AI, you know, obviously we know AI through the music stuff. Like I just read they took down a Drake Weeknd AI song. Like they took it down. Let's see if we can find it. Is it Hard on My Sleeves? Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. I think this is it. Is this it?
Came in with my ex like Selena, the flex, bumping Justin Bieber, the fever and left, she know what she need, or she blessed, giving you my best, yeah, I got my heart on my sleeve with a knife in my back, what's with that, 21, I love him, then my brother, that's my stat, Metro made the beat, so you know that it's gon' slap, yeah, it's gon' slap, time, run it back, talking to a she on my nerves. She think that I need her, kick her to the curb. All I know is you could've had the world, yeah, you were my world.
Got these girls on my neck, got these girls on my check. Like Selena, baby, on my cheating, baby, yeah. She taking a Lambo for a drive, it's in my fancy door, and she way out the store. I got my heart on my sleeve with the city on my back, ain't no pack. She from Toronto, but can't find it on the map. That's on me, I put it in the past.
Yo, no bullshit. Is this a real song? Wait, this song on Metro album, right? Or is this like completely made up? Is this like a real song?
Email with my ex like Selena, the flex, bumping Justin Bieber, the fever and left, she know what she need, or she blessed, giving you my best, yeah, I got my heart on my sleeve with a knife in my back, what's with that, 21, I love him, then my brother, that's my stat, Metro made the beat, so you know that it's gon' slap, yeah, it's gon' slap, time, run it back, talking to.
Wait, this song is fucking made up? Let me just play the whole thing first.
Oh, yeah, she on my nerves. She think that I need her, kick her to the curb. All I know is you could've had the world, yeah, you were my world.
Got these girls on my neck, got these girls on my check. Like Selena, baby, on my cheating, baby, yeah. She taking a Lambo for a drive, it's in my fancy door, and she way out the store. On my back, ain't no pack. Say she from Toronto, but can't find it on the map.
Oh my god.
That's on me, I put it in the past.
Talking to a diva, yeah, she on my nerves. She think that I need her, kick her to the curb. All I know is you could've had the world, yeah, you were my. I came in with my ex like Selena, the flex, bumping Justin Bieber, the fever and left, she know what she need, or she blessed, giving you my best.
Okay, let me just stop it here because I don't want to get any of the streams cut. Hey, this was my whole thing about AI. What happens when the AI gets better than the artists who are uninspired? Who, because they care about creativity and artistry, they have clammed up. They don't want to work with other people. So their creative process is the same that it's been for the last 5-10 years. We're hearing the same sounds. They're not that creative. Obviously, not Drake and Weeknd. They're still pretty creative. But what happens when the AI songs get better than their songs? Sorry to tell y'all, I've never heard the song before. It's the first time I'm playing it right now. This song's better than Search and Rescue. 100% by a mile. So what happens when an AI song created by fans, or maybe created by a couple of writers or producers who have just cooked this up, is better than the songs that Drake could produce? What happens then? What happens then? Are we here for the best art, or do we suppress the art to protect the integrity of the artist? That's the interesting part of it. That's the interesting part of it. I've said that I think that people are scared of this technology now in terms of music, but they will be eventually going to use it. You know why? I believe that what happens when, hey, if somebody goes to Pop Smoke's family and say, yo, you know, we found his rhyme book. He wanted to record these type of songs before he passed away, but we could still get his voice to do it. All we have to do is use AI. Is that a problem? Will you be mad? His family wanted to do that. What about Pooh Shiesty? He's locked up. He probably want to record certain songs that he probably got ideas he record over a jail phone to his homies. Maybe there's a production company that could make that happen. Is that wrong? Why don't you use AI? Why don't you use AI for reference tracks? People make reference tracks. If music is about making the best art, why not utilize the technology rather than suppress it? What better way could we tell that you're a great writer or a great producer other than you making a full track with AI? Oh shit, I just heard, if I'm Drake and a writer comes with me with some rhymes, now I gotta think about how you would sing it and I would sing it. Oh shit, no, I already got your voice singing the shit. Maybe you could redo it or add ad-libs to your own AI. Also, here's the thing, and I mentioned this on the Young Blue episode. Drake is somebody, he's at every fucking front row seat at every basketball game. He's fucking 30 bitches. He got mad things, mad motion. You think he got time to really be cooking up lyrics and all that type of stuff? If AI could basically come up with ideas, or people could present ideas with the use of AIs, isn't your album creation process even easier and quicker? You've worked with Quentin Miller to create some of the greatest works. What's wrong with that? I think this will be used, especially for posthumous or locked up artists, and I think it will be refined over time. Now, I was going to wait for this, but I'll give you the announcement now. Chat, what was going to happen pretty soon is that there's a producer. He said he made the, which one was it? He said he made Ariana Grande Controller. He wants to come on stream. He's going to show us how to do it. Y'all, is that cool with y'all? He wants to come. This is
I do it how you say you want it. Them girls, they just wanna take my money. They don't want me to give you nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They don't wanna see me find your loving. They don't wanna see me smiling back when they creep.
The guy who made this is down to come on stream and show us all how to do it. Y'all down for it? I'll schedule with him. We could probably get him on next stream. He hit me up. He said, he's a producer too, by the way. But he knows how to use and manipulate AI. I'm rocking with it. Here's what I believe with AI. So let me give my opinion on it. It's dangerous, but it's good. I think it's dangerous because I think certain artists are feeling that their works or their voice or what they believe is their sound could get, number one, hoard out. Number two, could get manipulated to say things they didn't say, which is a problem. But number three, and this might be the biggest one, it's about ownership, right? If the person who created that song with The Weeknd and Drake, if Drake didn't create it or didn't sing it, why, like, who owns it? Now, I personally believe that Drake and The Weeknd should own it. But here's the thing. These labels at this point are not set up to be going through a bunch of litigation with these things because, number one, I think a court would agree that if you're creating a song using a AI that's kind of using Drake's voice to re-record it or record it in a whatever way, that should be Drake's creation or Drake should own a part of the copyright to it. However, here's the thing. What happens when you have a song with multiple artists? It's Drake and The Weeknd, but it's neither of them. I mean, granted, Drake and The Weeknd, they're both on Republic, but they both have separate deals and separate situations within UMG. Whose song does it become? If you don't know how the music industry works, it's a lot on splits, right? What's the split on that? What's the publishing? How does that go? There's a lot to be figured out. Here's the thing, and I will say this to newer artists now. If you're going to sign a new contract, and I believe because the music business, trust me, they're usually slow, but they ain't that slow. Anybody who signed a contract, I would imagine as of this month going forward, it's going to say that the label owns your AI recordings in perpetuity and also probably has different splits if in certain circumstances they're forced to use it. And also I could imagine the label try to use leverage to say if you are unwilling to create music as per their instructions or otherwise, they are allowed to drop music with your voice or your voice and likeness using AI. That's going to be very scary. So again, this technology is super scary where like you don't know where it's going to go, but that's kind of what it is. You know what I mean? So as to ask for voice ownerships. Somebody said you can't copyright the tone of a voice. You're right. However, if the tone of a voice is made off of, remember, the AI is not a real thing. Like, that's the thing with art. Basically, I think they're going to just attribute it. If you use my voice, and I don't know if you guys know how AI works, it basically it uses something as a foundation and creates almost a palette where it could create anything. If you use me as the foundation, I am the creator. Do you get what I mean? Because the AI software itself can't be the creator, and it's going to come to some litigation and say, well, whoever wrote that for Weeknd and Drake, why don't they get like something, you know what I mean? Why don't they get, they should have some writer credits or whatever the case is. That's going to be very interesting if you ask me. So I said Creative Commons, nah. You can tell it's not going to be seen as Creative Commons, like under a Creative Commons license, because you're already watching UMG blanketly pull down Eminem AI songs saying, yo, this song belongs to Eminem. Now, what's going to happen is that somebody who is a part of this AI program or a writer, they're going to have to take this to court and try to escalate it to say, well, fine, it is Drake's or it is the Weeknd's or it is whoever's voice is being used, but like in the creation of music and the process of creating music, I wrote it, so I'm owed, or I should go through some arbitration for royalty points, or I should go through having my publishing. That's gonna be a big thing. You know what I mean? Somebody said fair use. It can't be fair use when I get what you're trying to say with fair use. You're just trying to take a bunch of things and manipulate it. Nah. That's why the courts. Hey, somebody's waiting right now to see that first court decision. And if you ask me, I think Universal, because I think these major labels, they're not gonna have to bring it to court first because they have too much of a stake. They do too much business with YouTube, Spotify, this and third. So when they say take our shit down, a singular artist is not going to be able to tell Spotify, oh, no, that's actually not Drake. That's an AI kind of operating in Drake's vocal tone or whatever the case is. You know what they're going to say? Fuck you. We don't know you. We do business with these guys. We're taking it down. So somebody's going to have to sue, and they're going to have to sue these big record labels and probably put in some of these streaming services in their lawsuit and then go through the painstaking process of maybe a couple of years of getting that landmark decision. Once that landmark decision gets given, now you can start making some other things. Spillmaster, what's up with you, brother? I see you.